ashes burn in the still of the night. It's our turn.
All right. And we're getting started. I'm excited to see this Cad Bane deck.
Funky. Two Greedo, 3 Guavian Antagonizer, 3 Witty Proxy.
Yeah. Evelyn, for those that don't remember, was on stream round 1, and that was the one that we were streaming from the store's internet, so it was kind of choppy. But she did get the win against Loopy.
He's gonna start off with an R2D2 and XP it up.
And Guavian Antagonizer coming down, dealing damage to the base from the Proxima, and looks like R2 already took the one when Proxima was played from Cad.
I'm gonna ask if they can use their damage owners. So
Relentless Pursuit, No Good to Me Dead. I think that's a Boba in hand and probably one other thing. Maybe not, actually. So R2 just going to do 2 into this Proxima. Kind of risky if Al has the McClunky. I'm not sure if he does, though. And for Evelyn, she's got Yoda. I think that's a disabling Fang Fighter. Okay, here's Boba, triggers Proxima, and Cad. Cad has not been triggered yet. So that puts R2 in Tarkintown range. 3 coming down for Gyota. We'll see if Al decides to blow his Tarkintown early. Looks like maybe not. Guavian just going to put 2 damage into the Yoda. Evelyn claims, and Tarkintown is going to get blown, but on the Yoda instead of the R2. Stop some of that restore.
if that's just a fear of force throw, or
I think definitely could be.
Okay.
Al is due to the fact that he played 2 1-drops turn 1, he actually is he's only on 3 cards in hand, so force throw he is pretty vulnerable though to force throw. And Lady Proxima bites the dust. Boba, using his ability to clear the R2 though, doesn't take any damage in return. And this Guavian Antagonizer has stayed on the board for a lot longer than you might expect.
doing work.
And here's Evazan.
I mean, he's given up some cards and resources in the name of speed.
Yeah.
If they can kill it. Get the relentless pursuits in here.
Yeah, he has 1 in hand.
Yeah.
Or at least he did.
Always,
he might have resourced it, actually.
You know, he's McClunky, this Antagonizer too.
Yeah. Oh, he does still have the Relentless Pursuit, and he has a Zuckuss, which can come down this turn. And here comes the Zuck. And Cad gonna deal damage to the K2, which means Evazan can trade into the K2. And Evelyn's going to use her Tarkintown to finally deal with this Antagonizer and get a draw for herself.
Not a great value, though. It only had 1 damage left and, you know, draw a card.
Yeah. I think if you're Al, you're satisfied with the value that I got
Yeah,
for a one drop.
it's kind of an uncomfortable Tarkintown there that probably had to happen for Evelyn's game.
Yep.
Not blaming her for
And
the play, but
Al is embracing the aggro and going to base with the Evazan instead of taking out the K2. All right, next round. And this is the turn where both leaders can flip. And Al just drew both of his Ruthless Raiders. Al might be trying to set up Relentless Pursuit to capture the K2, which could be pretty big.
yeah, I seems sweet just playing 2 Ruthless Raiders in a row though.
Yeah. Evelyn's got a lot of
just
cards in
right
hand
when
here.
you want them after curving out a bunch. And Al doesn't have a ton of damage on the space though for all the.
No, I don't think he has any.
Oh no, on her base.
Oh yeah. He doesn't. That's
only
right.
at 7.
Zuckuss right now is a 6/6, which means he can just kill Rey as soon as she deploys if Al wants to do that. And this would be a scenario where having the Tarkintown would be really nice because you could go K2 into the Zuckuss and then Tarkintown up, which clears the way for your Rey. And it is Evelyn's action. It looks like she has open fire, so K2 plus open fire does take out Zuckuss. And oh, she's just gonna go K2 into Evazan. Maybe she's gonna try and kill that Evazan.
Is this a discard?
Yeah. I think she. Yeah,
Sweet.
looks like it. Discard.
I love it.
So she has open fire.
I think that's a great play on her part.
Yeah. If you open fire into Evazan, then it's basically free open fire. And it's you want to take as many actions as you can here to try and bait the Zuckuss attack to clear the way. But I don't know if she has enough actions to dirtle for that long. Especially because Cad can flip and attack. That's 2 more actions. Ooh, pillage. That's a big one.
Oh wow. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense with the K2SO play even more now.
Yeah.
But this is dicey for her.
Yeah.
She's got a big hand, but it's a very good board. If she can kill the Evazan, it's on tap all the resources. So
yeah, but Al does
That'd be
not
sweet.
take the bait. He keeps that Zuckuss up. And we're going into a new round.
I think he has to, otherwise it's just like a free turn.
Yep.
Practically. All right, 17.
17-0 for Al.
Yeah, Tarkintown only at 25 base, so 8 damage away.
Zuckuss plus Rivals Fall.
Rivals
does do it
Fall.
here. Rivals or Zuckuss plus Cad would do it. Sorry, but then he played the Rivals Fall right as I was about to say Cad. So Cad does die here. Hotshot Blaster.
That's a Hotshot Blaster though. I think that's just enough, right? 8. That's 8 damage, right?
It's yeah. Wow, and a complete shutout for Al in this first game. No damage on his base. I think that's the first time I've seen that happen.
The leader never came out.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that happen?
I have seen that happen, yeah. A lot of Sabine against like Vader games get to that point.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, but I mean, Rey is not a super expensive leader.
Yeah, she could have deployed that last round, but
yeah, it just would have been great.
Yeah. This is round 6. Raphael.
Everyone's got 3 moisture farmers waiting to come in here. Can't imagine those aren't going to show up.
Yeah, against an aggro deck. I'm bringing those in. She's got a bunch of extra discard stuff. I don't think she's bringing those in. I think those are mainly for the ramp decks. Entrenched might come in. Felder Dragon, I don't think it's going to.
I don't know if I love Entrenched here though.
There's nothing in this deck that's over 6 power except Zuckuss, or over 5. Yeah. Entrenched, I mean, I don't know. It's like I could see it happen and I could see it not.
Those, yeah, it seemed like those are pretty scrappy games, and I think like giving Al a gigantic character, even if it's gigantic unit, even if it's not able to attack.
Yeah,
I guess she's not have a ton of space. Well, that's not even true. 2 Redemption, 2 Disabling Fang Fighter, 3 Concord Dawn, 2 Green Sun.
On Al's side, he's got Daring Raids, Cardinal Spacers, Black Sun Starfighters, and Force Strokes. I'm probably bringing in Force Stroke. I think that's probably it. I don't think I need anything else from there. All right.
Mostly the exact same start as last game.
Yeah, Al didn't get a second 1-drop, which hurts a little bit.
Oh yeah, true. He had the Guavian.
And looks like just attacking with Proxima as a pass. Sabine. Boba. All right, and that'll trigger the CAD. And the Proxima also, yeah. If she puts it on Sabine, that means Tarkintown's live. If she put it on R2, she could have saved R2 with the Rey, but she can't save Sabine with the Rey from Tarkintown.
If he puts it on R2, he just Tarkintown's R2, right?
Well, it'd be Evelyn's action then, and she could Rey to give R2 another experience.
Yeah. Sorry.
And Evelyn's gonna claim instead of using the Rey. So I think Al is gonna take out the Sabine here. Yep. Boom. And takedown clears the Boba. And Forlom gonna come in, and that's gonna clear the R2. And one more to base from the Proxima. And that is gonna draw out the Tarkintown there, yeah. Tarkintowning a Forlom feels a bit better than a Guavian antagonizer, I think.
Yeah. I'm much happier with that.
I think Evelyn is in a better position at this point in the game than she was last game. She's only taken 2.
For sure. There was like there were like 2 more monsters in play.
Yeah. Yeah. Only threat is this Proxima. Looks like she passed there. Here comes Toro. That's gonna... Is Toro an underworld?
Toro is an underworld.
So it should be a
or no,
damage to
Toro's
the
a
base.
bounty hunter, right?
Oh yeah, it
Toro's a
looks
bounty
like
hunter.
it looks like he's not underworld, so it doesn't trigger though. Dang. Ooh, and then Cad gonna combo there with that Cloud Rider to
Cloud Rider
deal
is
4
a
to the K2.
underworld. Okay.
Yeah, and that's gonna trigger another. Base K2 goes for the discard, hits the McClunky. And this is the flip turn for both leaders. And there's no Zuckus here. Obi-Wan. That's a pretty big play.
Good start.
Here comes Cad, but there's a Relentless Pursuit in hand, and that can capture the Obi-Wan. That's big. And Rey actually does hit the table this time, but there's the Relentless Pursuit.
Perfect. Yeah. That Bane style trap here.
Boom. With the alt art. Whoa.
We want captured.
And Cad's got a shield. Evelyn does run Rival's Fall, which would be pretty big here.
Think. Was that one in hand?
I think that maybe.
Like some removable card.
Looked like a Fell the Dragon to me.
Okay.
And Toro going into the Rey. And Cad's going to finish her off. Ooh, Redemption in Evelyn's hand. That could be big as we get into the long game. This one certainly looks like it might draw out. 3 damage on... I'm not sure how the 3 damage got onto Rocksmith there. Oh, I guess they're...
Rey attacked it, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, okay. That must have been what happened. I thought she attacked base, but I think there might have been confusion. And it seems like the Rey attack went to the Rocksmith now. All right, here comes Luke, and he's going to clear the K2, or the Toro, sorry.
Did anything die?
No. But the Toro took damage because he attacked Rey last turn.
Oh, okay.
And
for some reason in my head, Luke only... Oh yeah, it's -3.
Yeah.
Nothing was defeated.
And then, yeah, okay.
Monkey
Cad
and Cad Bandit.
Yeah. This Cad's only got 2 health left, which means he's in range of being killed by a second copy of Luke. Or by open fire here. And now that gives Evelyn back the Obi-Wan that she lost earlier. Xeno D Blood is a pretty big threat in space here. But Evelyn's low enough on damage that she can weather the storm. And she has a redemption in hand for later, which can deal with that. Ooh, Ruthless Raider.
Lots of big space units happening. This aggro Cad Bane deck still playing resources.
Yeah. Surprise Strike and Bosk, the only cards in hand. Bosk does answer the Obi-Wan. All right, and I think, yep, that's the redemption. I think you arguably just don't heal anything. And just have it
not even the Obi-Wan?
Maybe you heal the Obi-Wan, or maybe you heal a couple off of it. I wouldn't heal more than 2 from anywhere. Yeah, okay, she does heal exactly 2, yeah.
I think healing just 1 from the Obi-Wan seems good because there's like all these 4 attack ambushers in the deck. But
yeah,
I guess that's not the worst though, because it.
I mean, if the Obi-Wan dies, you get experience on a redemption. It's pretty strong.
Yeah, you just get a bigger redemption.
3, 4, 2 for Surprise Strike. Yeah, and that actually is going to answer it fully.
Get a couple damage onto the base or on the Obi-Wan as well.
Yep.
And the base. Oh yeah, it does hit both.
Yep.
I remember them.
R2. And it looks like the Bosk is going to come down and hit the Obi-Wan. And that's Cad is also going to deal 1 to the R2, but the R2 is going to get 2 experience from the Obi.
He's a 3/6/1 drop behind.
Yeah. And Xanadu attacking for 6. And it's going to bounce the Bosk back to his hand. And Evelyn drew, it looks like Fang Fighter and Yoda, and those don't deal with the Xanadu. Looking at her resources, she might have like a Chewbacca that she can bring out, but Chewbacca doesn't deal with the Xanadu. Just goes R2 to base, so she's not going to get shut out. 2 more hits from the Xanadu is lethal. Let's see, Bosk is going to come down, and with the Cad Bane, that will take out the R2. I think if she has Chewie, she can bring him out, and oh, she has tech. Okay. That could get her back into the game. It increases the amount of options she has. But the Xanadu going to exhaust a resource here. She better have a Rival's Fall or something in that resource row. Oh, she has a Conquered Dawn Interceptors. That does temporarily block the lethal. Boba and Greedo coming down.
And Greedo coming. Are neither of those Underworld? Or oh, Cad's already. Used.
Yeah, Cad already got used on the Bosk. Greedo punishing one. Not sure what else in the hand. And Obi-Wan coming out of the resource row here. Yeah, okay, it's Bosk, Greedo, and punishing one. So nothing can straight up deal with these Sentinels right now for Al.
Shields up. Just needs 4 damage though to finish the game.
Yep.
A Lady Proxima would be brutal.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah, Xanadu can clear this interceptors, but it opens itself up to getting killed by a takedown if that happens, or something similar. All right, here comes punishing one. Ooh, that's, I don't like putting the damage on interceptors there.
The McClunky, you think, or
well, yeah, I was also okay. So it looks like she was planning to do this 4-star, so I don't think it mattered a ton anyway. But I was thinking what she could do is put it like somewhere else, and then Rey to give an experience to the interceptor, so the interceptor survives. Or no, it wouldn't survive the attack because of raid. Never mind. Don't listen to anything that I said. It's totally fine that she put that there. It does make it a bit weak to McClunky, and it also makes it so that punishing one can attack over it. So I still probably would have put it somewhere else, but the experience play I was thinking I was never gonna happen. Forster answers the Greedo. So Evelyn's in a pretty strong position on the ground.
all right. Bosk crashing into Obi-Wan.
Yep. That plus a Boba attack does kill the Obi-Wan. So Evelyn is now losing her hold on the ground as well. She does a massive tech here, but I don't know what she can draw that deals with all of these threats.
Yeah, it was looking like the shields are finally up, and now it. Big board for this Cad Bane deck.
Yeah. So it looks like, is that another force throw in hand maybe? Fang Fighter. And no, she's just gonna call it. And Al taking it down 2-0. Finishing at 5-1 with this Cad Bane deck.
We'll see. Oh, some Cad Bane in the top 8, and we might see more of Evelyn too.